What is up, you guys? We are finally back with another video. Obviously, this is Reefy BMX. As you guys know, I'm gonna be changing my name because I no longer am just Reefy BMX. I might end up changing it to like Reefy.sti or something like that because the fact that I have a STI. I kind of do BMX here and there, but you know, I'm not really into BMX as I used to be. So I'm kind of transitioning a little bit from BMX to obviously cars, like it always was planned, anyways. But that being said, you guys, I'm just checking out the car. I'm looking at the sensors. I still have the same code, but I want to look to see if my connections, just because of the fact that I know that they're wet, that it might be the issue. So we're going to kind of look at them, try to dry them up a little bit, see if the car runs just slightly a little bit better, even though I know there's pretty much not. But other than that, let's get to it. All right, guys. So this is an update on the driver's side. It is completely wet. I don't know if you guys could see it like that, but this is completely wet. Completely wet. I think this side right here, this VVT failed for sure. It's like no longer doing its job like that. It's just completely off. What I think I'm gonna have to do is change that whole VVT, change the gasket and everything for the VVT whole you guys know what I mean, but it's just completely wet everywhere, like all right here, all the way down. You can see on the bolts, it's just oil everywhere. It's just, yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is try to do my best. Powder spray everything, obviously, because it just went all the way over here. Look at the wheel. The wheel just went completely wet. It's just full of oil. That VVT for sure is going out, and it's causing oil to get everywhere, like everywhere, splatting everywhere. And I think something else might be a little bit more too. Like, I hope I'm not leaking anywhere else. This is just oil everywhere, guys. Like, it's all the way from over there, all the way over here to my rim. Here, it's just everywhere, guys. Like, I don't want to say I'm giving up on this car, but it's at this point of time, it's just like, let me just tell you guys like this. Do it once, get it out the way. Do it once right, get it out the way. Do it once, but cheap, you're gonna have to come back to it. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here, right now. I'm having to come right back to it because I did it cheap instead of doing it the right way, which is not good at all. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna clean this up as much as I can, obviously, and then we're gonna have to go back in, try to see how much it is to order it, or we're gonna have to go to Subaru, get the part. Look at my rim though, you guys. Look at this rim. It is just wet. Fudge. If you guys can see that, it's just wet everywhere. There's literally like, oh God. Look at my hands just touching that. Freaking, I'm so pissed off with myself. I let my car get like this. So let's go inside, guys. I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit. I'm just gonna fast forward, go inside, try to put up a couple pictures and stuff, see how much it is just for the stock one, and then probably get an order and then see what's going on after that. So yeah. So you guys, as I took these sensors off, I'm not even gonna lie, this sensor right here, this blue one, was right when I took it off, it was dripping, like dripping. Just came out of nowhere and just started dripping, literally dripped on my hand, all types of stuff, like oil just everywhere coming out of this sensor right here. So this VVT for sure, I think, is just bad for sure. And then the cam position sensor might have to get changed too as well. Who knows? All right, guys, so we have it completely back up. We're for sure gonna have to see about that. We're gonna probably have to order, another gasket for right here for sure, because I know for sure it's leaking from there. We're gonna have to get another VVT for sure. I know that for sure. And then we might have to get another exhaust cam position sensor as well. So I'm looking about like maybe like $300 to $400 for sure out of my pocket just to get those and stuff like that. That way this car can actually run completely right. So we're gonna go look around, see if see how much it'll be on Subaru's website, and then yeah, go from there. So you guys, right here is gonna be where I'm showing you exactly certain websites. Obviously that says Subaru on it, but it could be that these websites might be a little bit cheaper, even though that they say they're Subaru. They could have just Subaru parts in it, not actually be exact of OEM. So you kind of want to be a little bit careful on which websites you guys go to. Right here, I'm kind of showing you guys that I'm scrolling down to see exactly, you know, good fitments, and as see as well which one goes with 2008 WRX STIs and stuff like that. That way you kind of can see where what price range you're going to be looking at if you ever have this issue. So just be careful on what website you guys are on, because some of these might not be accurate. So be very, very careful. So you guys, look, this one is leaking a little bit, but it's not as bad. But what I do notice is, and I'm gonna add on to this video because I feel that it's very important. What I do notice is a lot of oil coming down from over there. Look at that drip right there, and it's dripping over there. I think what it is that there's an oil line somewhere in here, and it's just dripping this oil like crazily, and it needs to be done and fixed. But another thing too is even the VVT on that side, basically on the driver's side, when I looked at it, it's after I cleaned it the other day, it still was dry. This one's dripping, but it's not as bad though. Like I mean, this one's not too bad of a fix. Like I can literally fix this, but what I do need to figure out is why this is leaking over there. Like what over here is leaking, because everything over there, it just wet. Like look at that. Look at that, all wet in there. You can see that drip right there and stuff. Guys, I don't have time today, but I am gonna be jacking this car up, I think tomorrow for sure. I have to figure out what's going on, because this leak is really bugging me. It is super bad. It's leaking all over the rim, and it's like pissing me off, and it's messing up and damaging the rims, and it makes the car look so freaking nasty and ugly. It's not funny. So that being said, we're gonna jack this thing up tomorrow, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. But I think what we're gonna do is be continuing this video to see what's going on. All right, guys. So another thing I'm getting really tired of is this gold freaking center console that these people did once when I got the car. They painted it gold, and it looks like they did it with like nail polish or like some type of weird ass paint or something like that. They did their best to miss the STI spot, but it is super freaking ugly. Watch, check this out. Look at that. That is just ridiculous. Look at how stupid that is. Look at, they literally like, I don't know what the heck they did. It looks like some type of nail polish crappy stuff. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the center console off, we're gonna take this into the house, we're gonna paint strip it, and then we're gonna probably do a different type of paint for it, because this is just stupid. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, just stock most likely. But if I was to do this, I would have did it in like a teal color, because obviously the color I'm going on this whole STI is gonna be black and teal and stuff. I kind of like the War Machine colors and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna paint strip this. So there we have it. We have it out, and I kind of like pushed this off because it was already stretched out and stuff like that. So it really wasn't like too hard to kind of go over it. Usually it'll take off, obviously, your reverse nozzle, however you want to pronounce that, and usually go about it like that. But since this is already stretched out and I plan on changing it anyways, it's like whatever to me, so I really don't care about it. So that being said, let's go inside the house, let's get this stripped off, and let's kind of refurbish this and make it look nice. You know, obviously this looks stupid, so let's go. All right, guys, so there's enough lighting out here. I'm gonna basically be paint stripping all this gold off, try to put it back, see how it looks. If it kind of paint strips to where like it doesn't look OEM, then I'm probably gonna end up painting it a different color. I want to go teal. I think that'll be kind of cool, but obviously we're gonna do it right and with better quality, obviously. So let's paint strip this and see how it goes. So this is going to end the video right here. Basically, we did a lot of searching. We try to find the best price, but also not trying to go cheap. So we're trying to get the OEMs, obviously, as we can. And just try to basically get this car back as soon as possible to the way it's supposed to be driving. I am going to be jacking up the car sometime this week to try to figure out if there's any oil leaks anywhere else other than just right there. Because for some reason, to me, it's like, the car shouldn't be leaking that much oil and it shouldn't be getting everywhere like that. But I mean, if it is leaking oil right there and just getting everywhere, then that's like super, super excessive. Like, that's insane. I never knew that it can do something like that, like that bad. But I mean, I guess. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to jack up the car sometime this week, take off all the tires and stuff like that. That way we can, well, the front two tires, see if we can, try to figure out if there's like any lines or anything that's leaking oil as well, even like the oil returns or stuff like that. So other than that, this is going to end the video right here. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much if you guys got this far. Once again, I'm sorry that it's taking me so long to basically keep putting videos up, but like I said, it's all up to you guys. If you guys can bring more people into the channel, I'll be very, very thankful for me. From the bottom of my heart, because the more subscribers, the more likes obviously gets us the funds to where we can kind of afford this and stuff. I personally right now do not make any money doing this YouTube, so everything that I am doing right now literally comes out of my own pocket. So it really is helpful if you guys could kind of share the videos, like them, and subscribe. That way we can actually get some type of money within the funding. That way we can obviously continue these builds. But other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and we will see you guys on the next one.